I know this will not come as a shock to many of you. I am at the Quick Trip right now. Last night, I should have stopped at Quick Trip because sometimes Quick Trip is a 2 times a day thing, if you will. I'm gonna back up safely. Well, if you read my captions, we're having snow right now. They are forecasting up to a half an inch to fall. Why did I stop at Quick Trip, you ask? I should have stopped last night to get Jack some milk. When I got home, he had 3/4 of a gallon. He's just gonna have to take little sips today. Who's that? Is that John? Hi, John, before I hit the freeway. Hello. Hello, hello. Yesterday I worked the 12-hour shift. We are mandated to work no, now I'm rolling, so I think that's Granny Boo's face. Yeah, I'm rolling now, so my apologies if I don't greet you all in person. Mandated to work 8 hours of overtime this week. And yesterday, because I was on vacation, I just slid right in early, knowing full well that more than likely there's going to be overtime. But they make up the rules, and the rules change. Like, some people change their shorts every day. You must sign up the day before, they said, Jerry, to work your overtime. So my logic is very simple. The day before, it was a Sunday. The plant was closed. The week before, I was on vacation. The last thing I'm going to do is call you all and ask when I'm supposed to show up for work and how much overtime do you want me to work, and gee, thanks. Thanks for spoiling my vacation for 5 minutes. A little satire, if you will. So they let me come in early 2 hours. They let me stay late 2 hours. So same is going to happen today. In early 2, out early 2. My 4 each day, 8 hours cumulative, technically should suffice for the mandatory overtime. But you know, I've got the bills, and the bills do not pay themselves. So I might do 12 days all week, maybe, if my body holds out. And that's one thing that is so good about my current, how I choose to eat. I don't get hangry. I brought, Lord only knows, I told you guys yesterday, I brought plenty of food to eat. And I was satiated. I'm allowed 2 10-minute breaks and 1 20-minute lunch. I didn't eat last because it was the last break. So I ate everything from 10, no, I'm sorry, I came in at noon. From noon when I arrived until 7 o'clock it just serves me well. But the satiation level makes me cognizant of I'm hungry. It's not somebody's eating a Snickers, therefore now I turn into a hangry person. Oh no, not the case. Not the case at all. I have a smooth, calm attitude all the time. I try to, at least. I really try to. The Lent, when I was a little girl, during Lent, the tradition was we would always give something up. Lent was a sacrifice because of Jesus dying on the cross. Dying on the cross rose for us, for our sins. That was my belief. My belief as a Catholic was different than my belief right now as a non-denominational. I have good friends that don't believe at all. Pray God I don't have any Satanist friends though. Just saying. Just my opinion. So when I was a little girl, we would give up things. We would give up, candy was always a give up thing. And my birthday, usually, I shouldn't say usually, more than likely, typically, fell during Lent. Gee, lucky me. So I couldn't have a birthday cake. It wasn't a matter of punishment. That was my sacrifice, and my mother said you shouldn't have celebratory things during Lent. And then our teachers would say to us, what are we going to give up? And then everybody in class either wrote a paper on it. Now we're talking 3rd grade level sacrifices as children. What are we going to give up? Everybody wrote candy, cookies, cakes, all the usual things. I'm going to give up Pepsi. Pepsi was a thing in Milwaukee back in the day. If you were in Atlanta, Coke is a thing there. My other thing that I would say that I'd give up would be I'd give up being mean to my friends, being mean to my classmates, being mean to my parents. Those were little girl thoughts. When I was a child, I thought like a child. I acted like a child. Now that I'm a human, an adult, a grown adult, I need to act accordingly. My 40-day fast is during the holidays. I respect my Catholic upbringing, and I respect the tradition that we did being Catholic in giving something up. That's when I was a little girl. Well, now that I'm a grown woman, in the carnivore way of eating, I still give up candy. I still give up soda, diet soda or whatever. But I will do that also in August. And I will do that on Sunday when I go through Costco. I don't have the desire. When you know better, you do better. It made me think yesterday at work when I came back, and people will clue you in as to what has happened while you were gone, while you were on vacation. That's what made me think about the topic today, to be able to drive and talk about. The roads are slippery, so I'm very careful. I'm minding my P's and Q's going 60 miles an hour. Just because the salt trucks haven't been out yet. Oh, there's a salt truck on the other side of the road I see right now. Plowing and salting. He hasn't hit this side yet. So that's what made me think last night about the topic today to be able to talk about. Sometimes, and I'm speaking as a woman per se, sometimes, more often than not, women like to kibitz and cackle and do all the things. And as I'm listening to the people more ladies, 2 guys yesterday, spewing this hatred. Because really, that's really what it was. It was hatred. I can talk about my job because it's something that I experience that makes me think, as a former business owner, wow, what's going on right now with society, with business, with employers, with people, their employees. Keep your good employees, treat them very, very well, so that your employees don't, in essence, waste company time talking to somebody like me that they find it imperative to tell me what I missed as being derogatory, the negative things that happen. It didn't sink with me, but it made me think, not sink, but think, that people who harbor all these thoughts and worry and complain, and what is that expression? Comparison is a thief of joy, I believe. That's how it's said. I'm saying that with the steering wheel. In icy conditions, I'm actually afraid to actually thinking today. That's the kind of stuff that makes people's cortisol levels spike. Their mental health, their thinking, they're reading into things. Like emails. When emails first came out, and roll back to even Facebook in 2008, I think is when it came out, because that's when my son graduated from high school. We all jumped on the bandwagon. We met all of our old-timey friends on Facebook. I have gone on it again, and periodically, albeit very rare, I'll do a post. I did a post about Sunday, and I included the link to the Butter Bob YouTube video. But I didn't go back and read any of the comments or any of the hype. I'm on Facebook because of the Kelly Hogan coaching group. And that really is, in my opinion, from what I can see, the different posts that people have put down, that is really a help for a lot of people, especially people that are very lonely. I gave the statistic on Sunday that 83% of men don't have friends. I have to back up at my speech because the person in front of me is just freaked out all of a sudden. Lower your cortisol, Mr. Whiteford or Mrs. Whiteford. Lower your cortisol. And then I'll think back that when I had that 7-8 month stall, didn't lose anything. What was I worried about? I was pretty much worried about the surgeries that were upcoming for me, the back surgery. Then I took Kelly Hogan's class. And because of when I told my story on his channel, I mentioned that my husband Jack got me into Butter Bob, and I thought I made it in essence a joke, because I said, oh, I thought maybe he was trying to lure me. Giggle, giggle. Because he noticed that I was gaining weight. So if he noticed, and he didn't say anything because he was being kind. And I tuned into Bob, and then I found Dr. Funk. Now we're speaking about the OGs. And OG, if you don't know what that is, it's original gangsta. As in proper English, original gangster. One of the original people, two actually of the original people that came on the scene. But Facebook, all of your friends also see you. And I had a friend, client, former client of mine, because I'm no longer selling real estate, that saw me on Facebook. And when initially on Facebook, everybody spilled their guts. They said exactly where they were going, how they were feeling, what they were eating, all the things. And of course, all the shenanigans come with all the things. Rumors, gossip. Some people would try to look up former boyfriends, girlfriends, etc. as a means of a hookup back in the day. But this friend saw me different than what she saw when I was their realtor. She saw the progressive, fatter Jerry, the sicker Jerry, the Jerry that was now being whiny, cryy on Facebook. She had a product that could help me. Her product was Plexus. Buy all of my products and you too will feel better. You will lose weight. You can come to our conventions. You can make oodles and oodles of money. I got sucked into that. I'm a personable person. But I also know that there's plenty of fish in the sea. There's room for everybody. Is now channels geared to health. Maybe millions. Different styles. Vegetarian, vegans, the keto diet, the Weight Watchers, the you name it style. They are, whoops, the construction is still going on. Wow, it's slippery here. Ooh. And there's much more snow here in Chautauqua than there was in Bloomer at the Quick Trip. Wow. Holy cannoli. Okay, where was it? Programs and Facebook groups. Yeah, that's where I was. Well, once I found Butter Bob and listened to real common sense, I liked it. I liked that a lot. That's getting a phone call. Not a good time. Get rid of that person. Sorry. Listening to Butter Bob just resonated with me because I like to believe I'm a truth teller. I'd like to believe that common sense trumps everything. Then I found Jason Funk, and I found the fasting aspect. And his no nonsense, no shenanigans, truth speaking about fasting. I know not everybody can fast like me. Some people have even gone so far as to say that I'm starving myself. Isn't it your body fat? I'm trying to remember, I just graduated from the Kilts School of Coaching. 3,500 calories is in a pound of fat. But it wasn't that you're going to eat, say, a pound of suet, because that really is pure fat. I would not advocate anybody into drinking any warm or melted fat, because that would be, as we call it, disaster pants. Wow, there's got to be 2 inches up here in Chautauqua. That was not the case in Bloomer. Holy cannoli. Okay, I'm stopping. A lot of traffic here. The fat doesn't come on because you're eating the fat. The fat doesn't come on your body. The fat comes off of your body if you're not eating. Come on, please, people. Let's go. If you're not eating and you're burning the fat, no sugar coming in, no excess carbohydrates coming in. I'm no longer stopping eating a humongous meal at my house and then going to shopping and hitting 4 different fast food places because I was triggered by something I ate or something I saw. I no longer watch television, so I don't see the commercials. I know Lay's potato chips exists. I get it. I know they exist. But when they say no one can eat just one, this girl will not eat one, let alone just one. The fasting mimicking diet was adopted by the Plexus Corporation. I think what came first was Prolon, if my pronunciation is correct, Prolon. They started the whole craze of fasting mimicking. And what it is, very simply, is you are eating, but you're eating in a way reduced caloric state. 500 calories a day. So they're saying it's mimicking, it's mocking, it's similar, it's akin to fasting, but you're eating less calories. I disagree with that. So I will not subscribe to Plexus's fasting mimicking or Prolon. And dare I even say this, I'm almost shocked I'm going to say this, Dr. Fung believes in this fasting mimicking. To me, he was the father of the fasting, period. I don't do medical fasting, meaning I don't go into check with my doctor and have him check me out periodically during the fast. I know if I don't feel well, if something happens, and it has happened in my 15 years of doing this, but I still hold to the 15. On the 21st day, 1 year, I felt really unwell, and it was right before my back surgery. So there you go, there it is. So for Lent, this Lent right now, me no longer being a Catholic, some of the people here at work will bring it up. They'll ask me based upon religion. They'll ask me, "Hey Jerry, are you fasting for Lent?" I said, "Well, no, I don't. I don't believe in that, in the Catholic version of Lent and fasting." But I said, "Remember, I just got off of the fast. I was just done with the fast." "Oh yeah, that's right. You fast during the holidays, so you don't necessarily have to have a day of fasting or hang with people. Hang with people at a specific time." I cannot see my rearview mirror or my backup. There we go. I think I'm okay. Okay, I'm here. Thanks for coming in with me today. Let me see who drove into work with me. Pardon my hand. Let's see who's been chatting. All the chit chat. I'm going to all address you finally in person. Hello, John. There's Granny Boo. I was right. Yay. Hi, Tanya. Welcome Welcome. Thank you for driving with me. And thank you for talking to everybody. There's Karen. Karen, are you snowing in Chicago too? It's happening up here. Hi, Jerry, says Lainey. Just going to collect George from work. We'll be listening. Excellent. Thank you, Lainey. I appreciate it, ma'am. Thank you so much. So hello to George and Lainey right now. And there's Sharon. Sharon, sunshiny. What? How about the snow? I have not turned any news or weather on today, Sharon, so I'm up against the wall insofar as information is concerned. Uh-oh, Karen says, customers gotta go. All this working is cutting into my YouTube viewing. True that. Hey, there's sweet Amy. Hello, Amy. You're driving while listening too. I hope you have a beautiful day, friend. As I do you, Amy. It's snowing up here. I'm not used to all the snowing. Hello, Jerry, and all in the chat, says Mason. Hello, Maria. Maria's here. Mia's girls, Maria. Just to let you guys know, Maria is the top, tippity-toppity top of my subscribers with the most comments. So, mwah, Maria, thank you. Here's Tanya saying she should be going to work herself, but she's procrastinating. LOL. There we go. Well, that's it, everybody. I don't want to go out here in this. Yuck. I'm not used to it. We have been without snow. Well, I didn't have any snow last week. Why didn't it snow last week when I was on vacation? What is up with that? It is what it is. All right, I better brave the elements. It's 20 minutes to 11. Do the bathroom thing, check in, get my OSHA hearing eyes, all the things. Thank you so much, everybody, for coming with me. I appreciate it. I will see you tomorrow. I don't know when. Maybe the same time. Remember, I come after tanning. I go to Quick Trip, and then I come online. I don't know if I'm going to go in early tomorrow yet. I think I will, but we'll see. We'll see how my cortisol level is. And we'll see if anybody tries to shake me up and upset me. I won't allow it. Not going to happen. Stay positive. Stay positive. Think positive. Speak positive. Do all the things, because the negative is just hurtful to our bodies. I know. I have been there. I rebuke it. I rebuke any negativity coming my way, or any of the people being negative, for Pete's sake. I don't want it. There's one of the supervisors. He braved the elements to go out and have some lunch. Maria says, you're welcome. Yay, Maria. Everybody enjoy your day. Bye. Have a blessed day, everybody. Everybody waving and saying high fives and all the things. Thank you so much again. I will see you tomorrow. Until then, have a pleasant day. Toodles.